Yo, what's up guys, Josh FX here, and today's video is a bit different than my usual ones. Usually, I like to give you guys some information or maybe teach you guys a bit about the strategy I've been cooking up or something like that, but I was literally cooking up a whole other video on supply and demand, and I realized that there isn't really I've never made an actual video just explaining how to set up TradingView, and the most recent one I could find was from 2 months ago, and the guy set it up completely differently than how I like setting up TradingView. So I'm like, oh, this is literally a perfect video to make, because if you guys are ever confused, you could just refer to this video for how to actually just set up TradingView. So yeah, that's all we're going to be doing today. It should just be pretty quick, but I'm going to try and coach you guys through it really quickly. So first thing we're going to do is go over here to sign in. You guys are just going to go to tradingview.com. It's just a super simple one. If you're a bit scared to search it up for some reason, I'll just put a link in the description. Y'all can just click that. You're going to go to sign in here, and I'm just going to join on a completely new account because I don't want to, I don't want to already have it set up beforehand. So as you can see, we're going to create a new account, and I'm going to teach you guys exactly how to set it up. So I actually was using my old email, so we could literally use the JFX username for this, and yeah, we're going to agree to this, and yeah, let's continue this account. So this is how TradingView is going to look for all of you newer guys. Don't be scared if it looks completely different. It's pretty difficult to navigate at the beginning, but once you start playing around with it more, you'll get the understanding for it. So yeah, as you can see, there's just a lot of stuff that's really different from the way I have it set up. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, so look at mine, guys. My TradingView looks has the black background, really clean, no volume indicator at the bottom. So I'm basically just gonna help you guys transition to this right now. The watch list got kind of messed up since I logged out, but we're gonna fix that right now. So yeah, let's just take it step by step. First thing we're going to want to do is close out this volume indicator. We're not going to use the volume on my strategy, but don't worry, I'm still going to teach you guys how to add other indicators if you are curious and you do use an indicator in your strategy. So yeah, there we go, guys. We're going to remove that volume indicator. Then we're going to go to watch list over here, right? And we're just going to fix it up, add what we like to trade. So all you have to do is just spam the kind of the trash symbol to get rid of basically everything. Don't worry about getting rid of everything. If you want, guys, I'll tell you which ones you should be adding. For crypto and stuff, just the basic things that pop up are going to be correct, right? I'm guessing you guys aren't trading some very niche cryptos, but if you are, you could just search it up. It'll pop up. I'm not really too familiar with crypto. I only look at Bitcoin sometimes, so we're just going to add the basic Bitcoin one. For Forex, you know me, you're USD all the way. So I'm going to add that one. FXCM one for Forex pairs is usually your go-to, or you could add the 01 if you really want to. I do keep up with AUD CAD sometimes. I'm not seeing it though, but as you can see, you could just search them up, and boom, AUD CAD FXCM. Anything else I'd like to add? Yeah, but as you can see, right, you just go through, add literally whatever you guys are interested in trading or checking out, and yeah, I will add the NQ because I like the NQ. But yeah, perfect, just like that. You have it set up. You could add little tags to kind of color coordinate them based on whatever you want to do. Oh, apparently not. It's a paid feature. So yeah, guys, turns out you cannot pick multiple flags for some reason. It's a paid feature, which is really dumb, but whatever. You guys don't have to pay for anything. So yeah, there's your watch list. Now what we're gonna do is, I kind of hate the white background. I think black looks better, so I'm gonna start changing the chart to look literally just like mine. So yeah, guys, here you could basically change the color of your candlesticks depending on whatever you want. I'm just gonna go with the classic, kind of green candles, and just keep the red candles how they are, right? That should work for most people, I'm guessing. For canvas right here is where we're gonna fix this up, right? We're gonna go with the... Okay, guys, that's my bad. I literally forgot some of this stuff because it's been so long since I set it up, but yeah. All you gotta do to switch the rest, there we go, so much cleaner, right? You're gonna go here, dark theme, turn that on, and as for the black background, in case I cut it out or something, it took me a couple minutes there to figure out exactly how to do it. That's how you do it. I don't really like having these background grid lines, so all you have to do is just remove the opacity all the way down. And yeah, as you can see, we're starting to get kind of close to my chart. Let me pull that up for you guys, and you can see it right there. Is that, yeah, it's starting to look pretty close. Candles are a bit of the wrong color, but I mean, really cares about the candle color, right? So we have the watch list, we have the candles looking the same. Now what we need to do is start fixing up our time frames. I'll show the bar replay feature at the end because that's a paid feature, but if you guys do want to pay for it, I'll show how it works. Indicators right here, the only indicator I like using is the MACD, so we're going to go ahead and add that. But yeah, for literally any future indicators, you just go here and type in whatever you're going to use, or create your own indicator if you want to use ChatGPT or something to help you out with that. But yeah, as for the time frames, the way you start time frames is like this. You guys, if you know my strategy, I use the 1 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 hour, and the 4 hour. I don't know if you guys use something different, but that's literally how you mark your time frames. And we're literally getting close to being done. All you need now is to star the tools you guys want to use. I use trend lines, horizontal rays, fib retracements, anything else? Yeah, I use the long and short positions. Obviously, those are very good, and I like them quite a lot. and the brush and the path. And boom, just like that, you guys literally have a setup chart. Oh yeah, this is also important. Good thing I forgot to mark out the rectangles. It reminds me to show you guys this. If you guys want to change your drawing tool shapes, right? You know how I have gray squares. You could literally just change it by, using these features up here. And it would basically, fix up your coloring or whatever. If you could change the, the length and everything, right? Like I have white ones, you could make it more thick, less thick, all that type of stuff. You could change, the color of the brush. This actually isn't changed, it's the basic stuff, but yeah, just play around and you guys will figure out like all these types of features. But that's literally the basic TradingView setup. The last thing is just putting alerts. To add alerts, guys, you want to go like that and add alert. What that's going to do, right, is if you download this on your phone and log in with the same Gmail, everything I've done is completely free, so you guys should definitely just go ahead and do that. What the alerts are going to do for us, guys, is let's say price does decide to go down here and kind of test this sort of support level, then basically you would get like a notification on your phone telling you that, hey, you should really be looking at the chart right now. We might get an entry to print, and that's where obviously it's my strategy, right? You'd scope down to the lower time frames and wait to see those entry candle confirmations print. But that's not what this video is about, right? If you're interested in my actual strategy, check out the other videos and stuff. But yeah, the last thing I want to show you guys is actually how to use the replay feature. This does cost money, right? As you can see, I'm not logged in, so you guys could run a 30-day free trial. But yeah, if you don't want to, it's completely fine, right? I actually backtest on another website. All right, guys, we're on my actual account now. I mostly backtest on another website, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna show you guys how to backtest on TradingView, but then I'm gonna show the superior website. I think they both cost around the same. I obviously have both because I'm pretty fortunate with my position and everything, and TradingView's done a lot for me. So even though I don't backtest on it, I don't mind paying, a small $15 a month in my case, right? Just because, I kind of want to get back to TradingView, which I use every single day in setting up the charts, right? And also, I have the option to have tags, and I think you can't put multiple alerts anymore, like a lot of alerts on the not free version. So yeah, I also pay for that. But yeah, as you can see, the backtesting feature is pretty simple, right? It's just replay. You go wherever you want. And, select bar lets you go further back if you want to. And then if you want to exit out, you just re-click that. You could also just select a random date, a random bar, if you want to, backtest a little bit more efficiently. Here, if you want replay speed, right, this kind of speeds up how fast the chart prints. You obviously have different time frames, and this will kind of just match the interval you switch to. And yeah, that's literally how you backtest. So I'm going to show you guys like how to actually backtest on, I think this is a bit better software, just because like you can literally go just like anywhere, because here there's limits to how far back you can backtest like 1 minute data. This costs the same, it's like $15 a month, and it's just so much better. I'll put a link to this in the description. It's called FX Replay. It's actually fantastic. Yeah, so I'll put a link to that. We're just gonna start in like let's say January of 2024, just literally the first day, and just end like today. So create session. As you can see, it's super similar to TradingView. You might have to set it up as well, like as you can see it has the volume and stuff, but literally from this video, you'll know how to set this up, if that makes sense. So yeah, it's really cool. As you can see, right, it's just a bit cleaner than TradingView more than anything. And like, it's just the fact that we can actually backtest 1 minute data is what really makes this like so much better. But yeah, as you guys can see, right now we're in the past and we're back like 2 years in the past and we're backtesting 1 minute data. If you tried to go back like, is this the 4 hour? Let's go on the 4 hour. If you tried to go back like, even like a year on TradingView and tried to access the 1 minute data, I'm like 100% sure it's not gonna let you. Yeah, historical data point unavailable. So this is just way better. And yeah, it's just way better for backtesting, honestly. So I'd really recommend checking this software out. I'm literally not sponsored or anything. They're just super, super dope. And like the way you place trades is a bit superior to TradingView. Oh, I should have showed the replay. But yeah, as you can see, you kind of just go like that to buy and you drag the stop loss or whatever. And on this, like the way you actually do it is, let me see if I can find a good trade for you guys. Because I low-key want to, let's see if we can actually find a good trade here. I'll give you guys a tiny bit of trading insight into my strategy. I think we're going to resist there. It looks like we will. Wednesday, 6 p.m. 5 minute. Yeah, liquidity sweep right here. Okay, perfect. This is like a really good example of a really nice trade. So we could go here. All we'd have to do is go to place order and you would buy, right? Right now we're on a 100K account and I like risking 0.4% of my position per trade. So all you have to do is put the stop loss literally right here, which would be at the 1.08923. So 1.08923. And yeah, that's literally it. You just risk 0.4% or $400 since we're on a 100K account. And that's literally how you take a trade like that. Boom, as you can see. That's exactly you backtest. And then obviously, right, I don't know if I have it pulled up. And then guys, as you can see, right, all you'd have to do is start recording that data, backtesting, and that's how you basically effectively use the bar replay software. But yeah, I think that pretty much wraps it up for the TradingView tutorial. You guys should have like literally an identical TradingView to mine if you did all this, maybe except for like, you know, the candle color or a couple of shapes or like, you know, exactly the size of stuff, but or maybe like the exact width of some of the shapes. But yeah, for the most part, you should be completely set up and ready to watch my videos or literally anyone else's and actually, you know, apply the things you see onto your chart without that like part of you that doesn't understand how to set it up. So really hope this video helped. Last things I want to say. Oh yeah, and yeah, I'll leave links to like every little thing I mentioned, like the FX replay backtesting software and the actual TradingView in the description. Also, just DM me on Instagram if you literally have any questions. I'm always answering. I got you guys. And oh, and yeah, last thing, I've been trading with Gates FX recently. They're pretty sick of brokers, so I'll just leave a link in the description if y'all want to check them out. But yeah, that's everything. Really hope this video helped. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one.